There is a great deal that's taught to us in the Torah about our forefather Abraham. We are taught about his journeys, his travels, the people that he came into contact with, the wars that he fought, and more importantly, the thousands of people whom he inspired to discover God and to come closer to Hashem. By contrast, Isaac only had one student. Isaac was a quiet individual. We know very little about his life. But one of the things we do know is that he dug wells. And that was significant because he named the wells. We even know the names of his wells. And there were other wells that were stopped up by the enemies, and then he redug them. Somehow he is connected to what is symbolized by digging a well. Well, Abraham and Isaac, father and son, were so alike. They looked identical. They had the same purpose and goal in life, to make this world a better place and to serve Hashem. But they had such different personalities. Abraham symbolized kindness, outreach, making sure that he would reach the furthest places of the world and impact on every place with physical and spiritual sustenance, making this world improve by virtue of his coming into contact with it. Isaac, by contrast, built on all that his father gave him, and he represented discipline, structure, inner development. If Abraham represented inspiration, then Isaac represented integration, taking all of that energy and that beauty that Abraham brought into the world and digesting it, making it part of ourselves. And this is symbolized by the digging of wells. Because if you want to quench the thirst of somebody who is desperate for water, you can bring them water, you can bring them bottles of water, you could pipe them water, canals, you could bring water to somebody who is thirsty. But Isaac represented the ability, which is much more demanding, to dig deeper and to discover the water that lies previously beneath our reach, where we're standing. We dig into the earth and we discover the source of a mayan, of a spring that is fresh water that has been through all the fishes of the earth and comes out so beautiful, pristine. But it takes effort to discover it. And when we do, then we have water for a lifetime. We don't just have the extent of what somebody gave us. The tool is given to us to discover and to find the strength that remains with us forever. Both of these qualities are needed. The embrace and the love that was inspired by Abraham, and what Isaac built on top of that, which was to bring it home, to make sure that it becomes real in our lives, and to set the structures of our life to live by a code that incorporates all of that chesed. All of us have a requirement of emunah in these troubling times, of faith, of having an understanding that we have God looking after the world and we believe in Him. When times are good and everything is going so well, we don't really need to depend on our faith so much. We're able to glide along with the good times. When do we need faith? We need faith when there are difficulties, when there's pain, when there's a troubled world, when we're trying to understand why there is so much hate and so much negativity against our people again and again through history. Yitzhak, Isaac, reminds us to dig the well, to dig deeper into ourselves, to find the reservoir of hope, of energy, of purpose, and of meaning. And may Hashem give us the strength to take the gifts of chesed, of kindness, of reaching out that Abraham gave us, and then to extend that into our inner being, our inner self, by digesting it and integrating it into our lives, as was taught to us by Yitzhak. May we master the art of well digging. Have a beautiful Shabbos.